What a cool place for a press conference. How many times do you get to have a press conference at Husky Deli? Now, come on. This is perfect. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for coming this morning. My name is Clay Eels, and I am the Executive Director of the Southwest Seattle Historical Society. And here's how this morning will proceed. We'll get you out of here before 9:30. I'll have some introductory remarks, and then we will unveil a brand new video introduced by Renee Commons. And then we will hear from Jack Miller live, not just on video. And then we will present a ceremonial first letter to Jack Menashe. And then we will open up the press conference for questions to anyone involved. So, on to the question of the morning. What makes the West Seattle Junction so special? Now, we all have personal answers to that question, and they all revolve around a very rich history. And today, we are pleased to announce that for the first time, the historical character of the West Seattle Junction will be documented in a professional survey. Now, the survey is funded by a $10,000 grant from For Culture, which is the cultural services agency for King County. And we are launching the survey today. The survey will be conducted over the next 6 months. We will elicit data and anecdotal information by interviewing up to 45 property owners in the 2-block core of the junction. We also are contracting with an architectural historian to identify the elements that define the junction's character, that give it uniqueness, and that allow it to thrive as the business hub of the West Seattle Peninsula. Now, this is a truly collaborative project of several organizations. There's the Southwest Seattle Historical Society. There's the Southwest District Council, represented by Deb Barker and Chaz Redmond. Wave your hands. There is the West Seattle Junction Association, represented by Susan Melrose. There's the Junction Neighborhood Organization, JUNO, one of the coolest acronyms ever, represented by Renee Commons. And Arts West, represented by Edie Neeson and Judy Piggott. And the importance of this event is underscored today by the presence of the aide to Seattle City Council member Tom Rasmussen, Evan Clifthorne. Now, the purpose of this survey is singular. The purpose is solely to gather information that will be useful to everyone concerned about the future of the junction. One of the aims of the survey is to determine if buildings in the junction would qualify for nomination as Seattle landmarks, which is part of why we are involving property owners as the key stakeholders. And as we have seen from recent news, landmark status can foster new life for beloved buildings. Just look at what is in store in our very own neighborhood for the Admiral Theater and the Alki Homestead. But investigating landmark potential is only one possible result of the survey. The survey results also could be used to put together promotional materials that focus on the uniquely historical aspects of this treasured business district that serves us all. The survey also could have other positive practical uses that none of us can anticipate. That's part of why you do a survey. And this is where the mission statement of the survey comes in. The survey, quote, aims to capture and articulate the essence of the junction's character to help the district move forward by honoring its past. The survey will study the West Seattle Junction by consulting with property owners and identifying historic and noteworthy architectural features that enhance the district's welcoming visual appeal and business climate. The results will identify elements of the West Seattle Junction that define its character, that give it uniqueness, and allow it to serve as the thriving hub of our peninsula. Now, you should all know many of you already do, that the district got its name just before West Seattle's annexation to Seattle in 1907, when the West Seattle and the Fauntleroy streetcar lines converged at a transfer point at California Avenue and Alaska Street, just 1/2 block from here, forming the junction. That's why the streetcar is the visual symbol of our survey. And now I will ask Renee Commons of the Junction Neighborhood Association to introduce and to debut a wonderful 3-minute video produced by Elisa Primos of Juneau that captures the essence of why this survey will be such an important information gathering tool. And then after the video, the star of the video, Jack Miller, will speak, and then we will present the ceremonial first survey letter to Jack Menashe. Renee, would you please introduce the video?
Thank you, Clay. It's really a pleasure to be here tonight to kick off the Historical Survey Group's first production, and we were happy to share this video that was produced for Juneau, for the Juneau website, which is under construction right now. And it's currently on our Juneau Facebook page, so if you'd all like to sign on, it's West Seattle Juneau. What we wanted to do, our whole goal here was to profile community members, both business owners and individuals within the community that we felt were all-stars. We all live here because we love the West Seattle Junction. I represent Juneau, which is the West Seattle Junction Community Council organization recognized by the City of Seattle. And we wish to just promote our neighborhood and protect its character and continue to make it a great place to live, work, and play. And so we started with our favorite community all-star, which is Jack Miller of the Husky Deli. My kids have grown up in West Seattle, and we've always come here since they were very little, and now they're onward. My youngest graduates from high school this year. And we spent a Sunday afternoon here profiling or interviewing Jack. Brandon Bills is not here tonight, but he did the interviewing. He's a Juneau member. And Elisa took many clips of Jack in front of the store in the back, and we talked for a few hours and put this wonderful video together, and I hope you enjoy it.